You never know it here. At Louis Armstrong Stadium, still jam-packed.
Kevin Anderson is used to big stages. The Illinois alum played in front of a worldwide audience at the U.S. Open earlier this month. Swap his racket for a guitar, though. The 6'7" South African gets a little nervous.
How are you feeling right now? You a little nervous?
We'll see.
Anderson was asked to play a set with the Brat Pack at the Crazy K race at Crystal Lake Park this weekend. It was his first time ever playing guitar in front of a crowd. You couldn't tell, though. He rocked the lead riff to Sweet Child of Mine like a pro. The 80s cover band even dressed him up to fit the part. He didn't know the yellow jumpsuit was part of the gig.
This is pretty outside of my hobby ideas when I started this.
Anderson routinely takes his guitar on the road. He taught himself how to play 3 years ago, mainly by watching YouTube videos.
Just in the hotel rooms and waiting for matches, it just takes my mind off things.
Kevin usually sticks to classic rock, but he's been mixing in some blues lately as well. He's the first one to admit he still has a lot to learn.
It's very early on. I mean, I think you can play music your whole life. So for me, I'm on a very beginner level.
A novice on the guitar, but a master on the court. Anderson is currently the 12th ranked player in the world, the highest mark of his career. That's due in part to his play in this year's major tournaments. He made it to the 4th round at Wimbledon in July before falling in 4 sets to the world's #1 player, Novak Djokovic. He followed it up by beating #3 Andy Murray at the U.S. Open a few weeks ago. The 4+ hour match was the biggest win of his career.
Yeah, it was a great match. It was a fantastic atmosphere. It was such a close match, such a physical match. Just being in that position of being in that 4th round and then, getting through to the quarters and against one of the best players in the world, made it a little bit more special. I mean, Andy's such a tough competitor. I've played him a few times now. Haven't been able to get the better of him. To play him that close, it definitely gave me a lot of confidence.
Anderson didn't become one of the world's best players overnight. After 3 seasons at Illinois, the 3-time All-American turned pro early in 2007, forgoing his senior season. Just a year later, he was a top 200 player, but he didn't win his first ATP event until 2011. Since then, he's advanced to the 3rd round at majors 14 times, including all 4 tournaments this year.
It's been a very long path of constantly trying to improve, progress, and I feel like I'm still growing and getting better as a tennis player.
Anderson hopes to make it to the London Masters later this year. His schedule doesn't allow much time to make it back to Champaign. That's why he took plenty of pictures this weekend, spending most of his time visiting with old friends and teammates.
This is the first time I've been able to make it back for Alumni Weekend. We've always been traveling out the country when it's gone on. So to come back and see not just my teammates that I came to school with, but teammates before and after. Illinois is such a close. The tennis community is so close. I think that's what makes it so special. I mean, outside of the actual tennis and the quality of the program, just the quality of the friendships we all have, really makes a weekend like this, truly special.
That and playing guitar with the Brat Pack in a yellow jumpsuit. Reporting for Your Illini Nation, Brett Behrens, WCIA 3 Sports.